Story by THT. Olivia is excited for the new year in the college that she will be attending with her friend Mia. They will be in the same dorm, but their college has done an all-new CDC precaution, so it's safe, for just as long as they wear their masks. We all go to class, but they're not going to be as big, only 30 kids. We all have to wear a mask. The teacher is a business teacher. He's going on about who knows what, when I hear one of the students say, "We are going to have some clubs to sign up over here in the next building." So Mia says, "Hey, let's go check it out and see if we can find anything cool." Olivia says, "I don't know, that sounds kind of lame to me. Come on, don't be a loner. Now, come on." "I guess so, so who knows, we might see some cute guys around there." So let's go. We walk around over there and see a lot of different booths saying stuff like climbing, rowing, and some girl sororities, but there was one different one with two guys standing there with white clothes with some RVs headsets sitting there on the table. Mia says, "Hey, let's go look over there," and she points at the RV headset. "Those look pretty cool, so let's go see what it's all about." "I don't know," Olivia with some hesitation. Okay, we walk over there and ask these men about it and why they have RV headsets and the other ones don't, because they are living in the regular plane of existence. Come here and experience something more than you can even imagine. Mia says, "Sign me up." "Where do I sign up?" Well, he hands her a card and says to meet her at the location on Monday at 9 a.m. That's when we'll have a first official meeting about the club, where you can always learn more and always feel free to ask questions. "All right, we will be there for sure," Mia says. "You can count on it," and grabs a card from him and walks away. When she does, it sounds like fun, huh, Olivia? "We shall see, Mia, we shall see." We walk back towards the dorm, and Mia slips and falls on some loose gravel, and she sprains her ankle. Now Olivia is having her hand around her just to keep her stable balance now. "How am I going to get there now to this new club? I really want to go, but I can't drive since I have this busted leg. Oh gosh dang it, if only I had a cool roommate that could drive me there." "There's no way I'll let you drive there on Monday. I'm sorry. No way at all." "Please, please, let me drive my blue 911 Porsche. Really? It's really shifty, but can do it all right. I guess I'll drive you there on Monday." She hobbles over me and gives me a hug. "Thanks." So it's Monday around 7 a.m. and Mia is up at 5 with excitement. She waits for me to wake up and get dressed. She's all ready to head out the door. Okay, so we get my keys, we head out. "So what's the address to this so-called meeting?" "There at 125 Dave Bat Road." Right then we head off. It's only a 30-minute drive, so we pull up to the building. There's no one there. There's no cars at all. Mia says, "Wait." So she runs to the front door and gives it a pull. She says, "It's open," and walks in. I park the car inside. It looks like there's not anybody there, but a strange doors that are open, so we see some elevators. So she presses one of the buttons, it lights up. A few moments later, the elevator opens with the man inside. "Well, hello there, Mia. We've been expecting you. Who is this you brought along?" "This is my roommate," she says. "She's not going to partake in this. She's only the driver." "All right. Well, that's fine indeed. Now come with me." "Oh, yes. My name is Jax. We're going down to the lower levels floors. B4. We get to the bottom and it opens up, and there was a man from college." "Ah, Mia, am I right?" "Why, yes, and you are Mr. Voltrex. How do you do?" "I am well, thank you. I see you have come to learn more about the club. Well, let me tell you, we have some very sophisticated program that we run here. As you can see, there is a helmet over there. It is prepared and ready for one's use if you are ready, my dear. But first, must see some waivers to make sure that she is." And quickly glances over them now. "So let's begin." And she slips on the headset. "One moment, Mia. I must take a quick phone call to ensure our remote operators are fully connected to ensure the success of the phone rings. Yes, is this Mr. Clifton?" "Yes, sir. We are fully connected and operational. Our VIP clients are strapped in as we speak and ready for the download." Mr. Voltrex, "Jolly good, mate," and turns back to Mia. "We are ready when you are, sweetie pie." And she says, "Wow, this is so beautiful." And oh no, her body goes limp. Olivia says, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on here?" They say, "Don't worry, it's all part of the process. Give her a minute or two, she'll snap back into it." And all of a sudden, she's back now. but tears are running down her face. She pulls the headset off and quickly runs towards the elevators. She's like, "Come on, Olivia, we're getting out of here." And she walks towards the elevators. "Okay, Jax, take me back up. We're getting out of here." And he presses the button as she looks at Olivia, not saying a word, and she gets back to the top, gets back in the car. She says, "Let's go back to campus now. I need to go lay down for a bit. My head hurts." So Olivia goes off into the main lounge area and sits down in a chair and falls asleep. When she wakes up, she goes to her room. Mia is nowhere to be found. She thinks nothing of it and she heads off to bed. Olivia wakes up early and calls Mia. She picks up first ring. Olivia asks, "Where were you last night?" She says, "I was out with a few girls I had met." She comes back later that afternoon with a different hairdo, a different hair color. Mia says, "Don't you like my new hairdo?" "I guess so," Olivia says. "It's not like you to change your hair like that all of a sudden." "Well, it's a new me, like it or not." She storms off into her dorm. She sits on her computer and trying to get back on her bank account as she's forgot her password. All of a sudden, on the computer, she sees a strange symbol, a biohazard symbol with AVR on it. She clicks it in a video from Mr. Bultrex asking her to bring her new friend for a new experiment that they have put together. "Trust me, you will not forget it now." "That's a little strange," Mia thinks. "Now, how did you get in my computer?" So she calls up one of her friends to come with her to the location. So they arrive at the building. They try to open the door, but it's locked. So they go look and see if there's a side door. There is, and it just happens so to be open. So they go in and head to the elevators. A man again showed up, Mr. Jax. "Well, hello, to see you again, Mia. I see you have brought a new friend along." "Why, yes, Mr. Jax. Mr. Voltrex asked me, waiting for me. Can you please go to the bottom floor?" "Very well," says Jax. They get to the bottom and the door opens, and there's Mr. Voltrex and a few other people I had not seen before. They asked my friend if they could step into a pod, so she steps in and puts on a headset, and it fires up. And she's like, "This is pretty intense here. I don't know how much longer I can keep it on." One of these two men walk over and hold the device down over her head. She starts saying, "Please get this thing off me." She starts shaking back and forth, and foam starts coming out of her mouth. And Mr. Voltrex says, "She will be fine. She just needs some water. But look at her now. Her skin is blue. What have you done? What have you done?" says Mia. "You see, we have just sucked the life out of her. Now she has given the youthfulness to our VIP clients of sort. Vitality program we have here. We don't want any loose ends here to find out. That's why I have been behind door number 2. Your friend Olivia here will be the next in our VR Vitality project." Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe.